Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. This is Katie. If you're new here, hi, welcome. And if you are returning, I'm glad you're here too. And today I come with a super happy unboxing. And you may or may not recognize the stickers for what brand this is. So let's get into it. How are you guys doing today? It is currently Saturday night, which in my 20s meant randomly, spontaneously deciding to go see movies with my husband because we were blissfully kid-free. And now that I am in my 30s, newly 32, it means that I get to be an adult after my kids go to bed and diamond paint, clearly. Look, ooh, that's got like a halo effect. That's fun. Distracted by diamonds. Smile, sparkle, repeat. You guys already got a little sneak at what image this is. Instructions. Little squish there. Not worried about it. These kits have come a long way. If you have been around for any length of time, you are probably well aware and possibly even sick and tired of me talking about how much I adore Distracted by Diamonds and their kit quality, especially since the improvements that they made a couple of months ago. One of which included putting their kits into these boxes, which has protected them super well, and also improving just the quality overall. So this is a kit that I was lucky enough to snag. Robin, the owner over at Distracted by Diamonds, which is also the Etsy shop Patty Wax, it's all the same. She stocked this kit just a couple of times right before their shop went into vacation mode not vacation mode, right before they took a couple of days off to process a large diamond painting order that they had just gotten in. And if you haven't had the chance to go check out on their Etsy shop the new kits that have come in, they are gorgeous. And they include some of their older kits, some of their like Art Nouveau style kits, along with some new artists, all re-released. And of course, some additional canvases and kits from artists that we already know and love, like Geneva Bowers. And there's a new Puffy Gator, which is also on its way. So let me stop teasing you guys. Their kits are your usual basic toolkit, boat, wax, pen, no multi-placer that I see, no tweezers. This is a round, and traditionally you don't see round kits come with tweezers. We'll get into these colors in a bit, but look at those. I cannot wait. Okay, shall we? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna turn her sideways. Try to bring you guys out just a little bit. Kind of worked. Bear with me. Okay. So this, she can't be sideways. This is the absolutely beautiful Plant Witch from Geneva Bowers. Look there. I don't think that's not bad. I was gonna say this picture really doesn't do her justice, but I really don't think this picture is gonna do her justice. This is the inventory sheet that comes with all of their kits now. One of my favorite parts is that Robin goes into details about what their priorities are. One of which is being super intentional about licensing, as well as bringing diversity to diamond painting, which is amazing. I love that about them. And I love that it really feels like they're trying to bring new artists and new styles of art to us that you might not see elsewhere and that just aren't generally widely available. And I just want to give a quick shout out as well to Jessica over at Tiny Worlds of Wonder, who does a lot of their licensing and works really closely with Robin, and is also always hunting for new artists that they can partner with and represent. So they're also, from what I've experience and understand, they're pretty open to suggestions. So if you have artists in mind, particular artists that have some diversity or just something that's maybe not what we've often seen in diamond painting, definitely send that over to them, because, you know, sometimes there are artists that we wouldn't otherwise hear about. Anyway, now that I'm off of that soapbox, so here's our color list. And there's 40 colors. My experience has been with these new kits that they almost always have 40 colors, and tends to make the rendering really, really pretty. So lots of alphanumeric symbols for this one. We'll take a look at the canvas and see how clear the drill field is. But we're gonna have lots of greens and pinks. I think it's gonna be gorgeous. So yeah, first things first, let's get a closer look at the canvas. Distracted by Diamonds canvases are poured glue, which is why they have the clear cover. Almost always means that it's a poured glue canvas. We have their branding at the top, Distracted by Diamonds. We have the picture and the schematic over on the side. Oh, the size of this one, yes, is 52 by 64 centimeters. This is a round drill kit. There's the legend. We also have a legend over on the bottom left. And Plant Witch, copyright Geneva Bowers 2020, and their guarantees. So I love how transparent and intentional they are about licensing, making sure that we're aware of just the extra steps that they've gone to make everything above board. So let's take a quick, well, let's peel this back, feel the sticky. Yep. And again, my experience has been with this new round of kits that they really improved the adhesive. My suggestion would be, if you have had an issue with the adhesive or with really anything about the kits, don't hesitate to reach out to Robin. She wants to hear feedback if people are having issues, and she is quick to want to help and address them. So, so the drill field looks really clear. There are really faint training wheels, which my hope is that they're faint enough they're not going to show through, especially like on these lighter colors. You almost can't even see them. So I think that'll be fine. I don't even know if you would really call these training wheels. They're more obvious on, I feel like, some of these darker colors. Okay, those are H's, and that's pretty clear. So far, so good. Let's look at these blues and greens. These purple triangles are faint, but not unreadable. And I don't think we have, yeah, we don't have any other symbols that are too similar to that, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's take a look. Oops, sorry you guys. Sorry for the glare. I'm still playing around with my lighting and what I want to do with that. Okay. Look, there's her face. Look how stinking gorgeous she is. If this didn't come with ABs, which I don't think it didn't, I don't believe. Can we talk about like how amazing it would be to add a little bit of sparkle to her face? Or to some of these flowers that are in her hair. Oh, sorry for that glare. And not to be that person that's always apologizing, but I just want you to know I see it. I'll keep working on it. Yep. These look good. I am super appreciative for the changes that Robin has made to the symbols on these canvases, because my goodness, I worked on one of my older Distracted by Diamonds canvases around Halloween, and some of those are really similar. Let's measure this and see if it measures true to size. So it should be 52 by 64 centimeters. It should be 64. We're going to measure the drill field, or glue to glue. as I hear people say. Just about 64 exactly, maybe a tiny, tiny tick under, and 52 on the nose. Again, my experience with these kits being high quality, that also includes them being true to size. So you might notice, yeah, there you go, how it looks like there's a little river here. The good news is, since it's poured glue, it's not really a river. It's not like if you had a double-sided adhesive. All that is just where the plastic cover shifted. And to fix it is super easy. So you can pull the plastic cover back. I strongly, 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 strongly suggest that if you do this, do not pull the plastic cover all the way off of your canvas. The reason for that is because I did this the silly way. I really should have pulled it back halfway from the top and bottom, making more work for myself. If you were to peel this all the way off, it is a huge pain to get back on your canvas. And also, if you were not aware, only one side of this plastic is safe to go back on the canvas. The other side, if you were to lay it, like if I were to lay it with this top side down, it wouldn't come off the plastic. It would be, you could ruin your canvas. If you manage to, see, I did that the silly way. If you do, I'm gonna fix this. Just bear with me, you guys. The smarter way to do this is this way. Anyway, if you accidentally take the whole plastic cover off and you need to replace it and you're worried about it, you have a couple options. If you have parchment paper, not wax paper, please, parchment paper. If you have parchment paper or release paper, you can put that down instead. If you need to or want to use the plastic, what I suggest you do is take a small portion of the plastic, lay it down on just a tiny corner of your canvas, and peel it back. Make sure that it peels back without any trouble. Then you know that you're putting it with the correct side down. Okay. Now that I've been a total ditz about this. Okay, so what this is doing is this is not only getting rid of those little, what looks like rivers, but is actually just a wrinkle in the plastic. It's getting rid of those, and this is also working to, that just flattened out my canvas beautifully. One nice thing about these canvases is they do have the serged edges, so they're not going to fray. They're not like Diamond Art Club soft, but they definitely feel like a high quality canvas. So I don't tend to worry so much about how soft my canvas is because I'm not going to be feeling the back of the canvas like when once I'm done with it. I'm going to open up the drills to show you guys. So if you don't like the crinkle, just tune out for a sec. Okay, I'm going to make a mess of these because I want to show you all the goodness. All right, sorry about that, you guys. We're back. So here's our pile of gorgeous drills. Looks like they did go ahead and individually bag these up. My experience has been that if you were to get one of their kits that has A/B drills in it, it will be in the like cellophane sealed baggies. But otherwise they seem to do it by weight and do it in these individual Ziploc bags. I always kit mine up into my storage containers because I don't know if it's my weather or just bad luck, but I always seem to run into static if I am working out of the baggie. So it's just kind of a pain. I prefer to work out of the containers. So let's take a look at what we have. 951. Let's look at the drill quality. And my experience has been that, and I think it's generally people's experience, that round drills tend to have fewer tendencies to problems than square drills do. That is not to say that round drills can't have problems. I have been working on a kit that there are a couple of colors that the round drills are really awful, but so far these drills look great. Look at that mint. This is one of my very favorite colors, especially when you pair it with like a pale pink. like this pink. There you go. That's it. That's my favorite color combo. And frankly, like that sort of motif and color theme in this canvas, that's the reason that I jumped on this like as fast as I could. So lots of really gorgeous pinks and greens. I love Geneva Bauer's artwork. I think it's stunning, it's whimsical, it's empowering. It is just, I feel like it's, what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like it just has like a really strong message, you know, in a good way. Like let's just showing you these colors and talking while I just show you. Look at that lime green. I absolutely love her artwork, and I am nothing short of thrilled that Robin has brought her to Distracted by Diamonds. Look, there's that mint and pink again. Love, 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 love. This is one of my favorite artists by far that we've gotten to see. And to get, I mean, I feel like her artwork lends itself, that's like kind of a burgundy. Her art seems to lend itself so, so beautifully to diamond painting. This is kind of a really dark, yeah, I think I see this dark green. 500. So I was so excited when I saw that there were even more Geneva Bauer's kits coming with the brand new releases, like literally as of yesterday. So as I mentioned, it's Saturday, and the shop reopened yesterday for with their new releases. Yesterday evening. So there have been 3 new releases so far. That is all the 310 we have. There's a tiny little gray straggler. I see a tiny bit of trash, but you're kind of just, you're going to find that with drills. As long as there are enough drills to finish the canvas, I don't mind picking through a little bit of trash. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're interested in seeing what Distracted by Diamonds has to offer and trying to get your hand on one of these kits, as I mentioned earlier, Distracted by Diamonds is directly connected to the Patty Wax Etsy shop. So you'll want to search for Patty Wax on Etsy. They're both owned and run by Robin and Ben, except for like pretty deep red. And they restock twice a day, every day except for they take Wednesdays off so that they can get everything processed and shipped out as quickly as possible. My experience has been that if I place an order with them, I have a shipping notification within 24 hours. That's not like a guarantee they have or anything, but it's just been my experience. These, I just want to make sure these aren't oily. But they do go super fast, especially when it's the beginning. Yeah, those are fine. Just a bit vacuum sealed. Okay. Sorry, I am a little scattered trying to talk and show you guys stuff at the same time. Giant compared to the rest of the bags. Big bag of 154. That's like a deep purple. It matches my nails. Sorry for the naked nails in my past couple of videos. I really needed to give them a break from my color street strips. They were starting to get a little bit thin, so that's why they were naked, but now they're purple and lovely. Our last few colors here, and yeah, I love, love, love these colors. I think this is going to be really, really gorgeous to work on. Let me flip her over so we can take another look. So yeah, just the flowers, the little bits of yellow that we saw, they'll just kind of be sprinkled throughout the flowers. Her hair is amazing, and then there's this like green witch's hat on her head with the pink ribbons. Oh, how pretty would the pink ribbons be with some sparklies? Sparklers, sparkly. It's been a long day. So I bet this will work up pretty quickly. I'm not sure quite when I'll get to it, but gosh, she's pretty. Okay, we'll just leave it there for a second. So now that I can focus for a minute, if you'd like to try to get your hands on this kit or any other kits from Distracted by Diamonds, as I mentioned, you'll want to go to the Patty Wax Etsy shop. They restock twice a day at noon Eastern Standard Time and between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So twice a day, with the exception of Wednesdays, which they take off. And when there are new kits like this, they are literally gone in seconds. Literal seconds. So you need to be on there, smashing that refresh button, and as soon as you see one of these pop up, click on the listing and grab it if you want it. The good news is, I feel like after about a week or two, when things have died down just a little bit, they are easier to get your hands on. So don't give up. Keep trying, and hopefully you'll be able to get your hands on one of these. So, what was I going to say? I'm sorry about the fan that's going in the background. I actually did not realize that was going to reflect that way, and if that is really bothering you guys, I do apologize. This video is a little bit all over the place, but this is what you get today. I hope that this was still helpful to get to see the canvas and see the drills, and if this is something you're thinking about getting, I hope this was helpful for you to get to see what it looks like. I, as always, am, especially even just based on this kit alone, I'm gonna highly recommend Distracted by Diamonds. I think they're a fantastic company. They're one of my very, very favorite diamond painting companies out there, and the quality is great, and the owners are great, and they stand by their products, and we get licensed artwork, and we're just gonna cover the fan. We get licensed artwork and just beautiful, beautiful kits that we get to then work on. And the rendering is usually really fantastic, and they're just a joy to work on. So please let me know if you have any questions specifically about this kit below. Also, please let me know if you've snagged one of the new releases or if you're planning to. I'd love to hear what you're working on and follow along with you once you start working on them as well. Speaking of following along with you, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, that's where I post a lot of my pictures of my works in progress and other notes, and I even, small plug here, I try to post in my stories whenever I see the restocks go live for Patty Wax and Distracted by Diamonds. So I've been told that I've been able to help a lot of people get their hands on things that they wouldn't otherwise have been able to snag. So I'm always happy to help or enable, as what people like to tell me. I'm an enabler. So I linked my Instagram down in the description. Feel free to follow me over there, and I'll connect with you over there as well. And if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up. That always helps me know what you find to be helpful. And of course, leave any comments and questions that you have down below, and I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. And if you want to see more from me, usually unboxings, whip and chats, and I'm working on some how-to videos and tips and tricks videos that'll be coming hopefully this week, feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notified whenever I share a new video, which is not even remotely on a schedule because I have to keep up with 2 tiny humans, one of whom is an actual tornado. So thank you all for being here. I always enjoy spending time with you and getting to share fun new things with you. Remember to be kind to yourselves this week and be kind to others as well. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.